In the ever-evolving landscape of television, certain shows have managed to capture our hearts and minds with their captivating narratives and unforgettable characters. But alas, not all series can maintain their initial brilliance, leaving viewers with a bittersweet taste as the episodes progress. Today, we'll delve into the stories of programs that started with a bang, but eventually fizzled out, leaving us longing for what once was. Lost entranced audiences with its mysterious storyline and intricate character development, set against the backdrop of a remote island teeming with secrets. Fans eagerly awaited each episode, speculating about the hidden truths that would unravel. However, the series' conclusion left many questions hanging in the air, resulting in a polarizing reaction. While the journey was exhilarating, the ambiguous finale left fans who had invested years in the show feeling unsatisfied. Dexter introduced us to a morally ambiguous anti-hero, a serial killer with a code, blurring the lines between good and evil. The early seasons were lauded for their suspenseful narrative and innovative storytelling. Yet the final season stumbled, with lackluster writing and disappointing character arcs, particularly the controversial ending that left fans feeling betrayed. The series' downfall sparked heated debates among viewers, with some arguing that the finale was a fitting end, while others saw it as a cop-out. How I Met Your Mother charmed audiences with its unconventional narrative style and lovable cast of characters, cementing its place in the pantheon of modern sitcoms. The show's creative storytelling kept fans engaged, eager to see how the tale would unfold. However, the finale's twist left many feeling disconnected from the series' central themes. Despite this, the show remains a beloved entry in the genre, known for its memorable moments and quotable catchphrases. The Walking Dead brought the zombie apocalypse to life with its intense drama and character-driven plots. Initially praised for its gripping storytelling, the series faced criticism for repetitive storylines and declining viewership as the seasons wore on. Fans grew weary of the constant character turnover, with many lamenting the loss of beloved figures. Nevertheless, the show continues to hold a special place in the hearts of zombie enthusiasts, serving as a cornerstone of the genre. True Blood was a sultry mix of supernatural intrigue and Southern Gothic charm, quickly amassing a devoted following. The show's early seasons were celebrated for their daring storytelling and magnetic characters. However, as the series progressed, the plot lines became increasingly convoluted, particularly regarding character deaths, leading to a loss of the initial allure. Despite its decline, True Blood remains a cult favorite, cherished for its audacious start. Weeds began with a biting satire of suburban life, centering around a widowed mother turned marijuana dealer to provide for her family. The show was commended for its sharp writing and engaging characters. As the series progressed, however, the plot became more erratic and less grounded, resulting in a mixed reception. Despite losing its initial focus, Weeds remains a significant contribution to the dark comedy genre. Glee struck a chord with its fresh take on high school life, blending drama with musical performances to create a cultural sensation. The show's early seasons were lauded for their inclusivity and distinctive storytelling. Over time, however, the narrative became inconsistent and the musical numbers lost their luster. Despite its uneven trajectory, Glee left an indelible mark on pop culture with its innovative approach to teen drama. Prison Break enthralled audiences with its thrilling premise of a man intentionally getting imprisoned to aid his brother's escape. The first season was a masterclass in tension and pacing. Subsequent seasons struggled to maintain the same level of excitement, with increasingly implausible scenarios. Although the show attempted to reignite its success with a revival, the initial breakout season remains its crowning achievement. The X-Files was a trailblazing series that blended science fiction with procedural drama, featuring iconic characters Fox Mulder and Dana Scully. The show's early seasons were celebrated for their intriguing mysteries and intelligent writing. As the series stretched on, however, the mythology became convoluted, leading to a decline in viewer interest. This was especially evident after Mulder and Scully were temporarily replaced by John Doggett and Monica Reyes. Despite its later struggles, The X-Files remains a seminal show that inspired a generation of fans. Once Upon a Time enchanted viewers with its imaginative reimagining of classic fairy tales intertwined with modern life. The show was initially praised for its creativity and nostalgic appeal. As new seasons unfolded, however, the plots became repetitive, and the magic began to fade. Despite this, the series is remembered fondly for its inventive storytelling and the whimsical world it created. 24 revolutionized television with its real-time storytelling and relentless pacing, making each hour an adrenaline-pumping experience. The show was a critical and commercial success, thanks to its innovative format and Kiefer Sutherland's iconic portrayal of Jack Bauer. As the series continued, however, the formula began to feel tired, and the creative spark waned. Despite this, 24 remains a landmark in television history for its bold concept. The O.C. The O.C. brought the drama of California's elite youth to life, becoming an instant hit with its catchy soundtrack and engaging characters. Initially, it was celebrated for its witty writing and the fresh perspective it brought to teen dramas. As the series progressed, however, it grappled with declining ratings and storylines that failed to resonate with audiences. Despite its short run, The O.C. holds a special place in the hearts of fans who remember its iconic moments. Heroes burst onto the scene with a compelling concept of ordinary people discovering extraordinary abilities. The series initially received praise for its diverse characters and engaging plot twists. As the seasons progressed, however, the storylines became tangled and repetitive, losing the spark that made the show a hit. By the end, many original fans had tuned out, disillusioned by the show's inability to recapture its initial magic. Game of Thrones was a cultural juggernaut, captivating audiences with its intricate plots and character arcs. Based on George R.R. Martin's novels, it set new standards for fantasy television. However, the final season faced backlash for its rushed storytelling and unsatisfying character conclusions. Despite its controversial ending, the series remains a milestone for its groundbreaking production values and unforgettable moments.